EC engineering for electrical and electronics engineering. Today we are going to see load test on DC shunt motor. Before going to the experiment, we should know what is shunt motor and how it works. So we are going to see about shunt motor. In shunt motor, the armature and field winding are connected in parallel. A parallel circuit is also known as shunt circuit. Thus the name shunt motor. The shunt winding of a DC shunt motor have many turns than a series wound motor. Shunt motor is a type of self-excited DC motor. Shunt winding is connected parallel to the both armature and field winding are exposed to same voltage. What is load test on shunt motor? The brake test is one of the test for the DC shunt motor. The main aim for doing the test in the DC shunt motor is to find the efficiency of the DC shunt motor. Here the output of the mechanical power can be calculated and output can be drawn. Now going to the experiment, the aim of this load test on DC shunt motor is to obtain the performance characteristics of given DC shunt motor by conducting load test. Apparatus required are DC ammeter 0 to 20 amps, MC means moving coil, DC ammeter 0 to 2 amps, DC voltmeter 0 to 300 volt and rheostat 300 ohms 1.7 amps and connecting wires as required. This is the circuit diagram for load test on DC shunt motor. You can see the shunt motor is started by using 3-point starter. The nameplate of details of DC shunt motor is given here. Before going to the experiment, we should see some precautions of the DC shunt motor. That is, DC shunt motor should be started and stopped under no load condition. Field rheostat should be kept in minimum position. Brake drum should be cooled with water when it is under load. Procedure: make connections as per the circuit diagram. Close the DPST switch and start motor using 3-point starter. Adjust the field rheostat of motor and run the motor at its rated speed. Note out the ammeter, voltmeter reading, speed and spring balance reading under no load conditions. Increase the load on the motor in steps and at each steps of load note down voltmeter, ammeter, spring balance reading and measure the speed of the motor by using tachometer. Repeat the above procedure till ammeter reads 125% of rated current. Here the rated current is 19 amps, so we can do for 21 amps till 21 amps. Decrease the load on the motor. Reduce the speed by adjusting motor field rheostat. And now open the DPST switch and switch off the motor. Fuse rating calculation. To calculate the fuse rating of the machine in this experiment, the DC motor current equal to 19 amps. So we should use fuse of 19 amps into 125%. Therefore 23.75 amps. So we can use fuse of 25 amps. You can see the image of DC shunt motor with the loading arrangement. Here we can see the nameplate details of the DC shunt motor. Here the power is 5 HP, voltage is 220 volt, current is 19 amps and speed in RPM is 1500. Make is Bendlac. Image of tachometer and DC voltmeter. Image of DC ammeters, that is 0 to 2 amps and 0 to 20 amps. This is the tabulation column for the load test on DC shunt motor. In this we should find load voltage, load current, spring balance reading, speed in RPM and torque, input power and output power and efficiency by calculation. Calculation: circumference equal to 2 pi r, and torque formula is S into 9.81 into R Nm. Input power equal to VL into IL. Output power equal to 2 pi Nt by 60, and efficiency equal to output power divided by input power into 100. To find the radius of the brake drum, here in our brake drum we can see the circumference of our brake drum is 73 centimeters. So 73 centimeter equal to 2 into pi into r. So r equal to 73 divided by 2 into pi. We need r equal to 11.618 centimeter. It is required in meters. So the r equal to 11.618 centimeter divided by 100. It is we get 0.116 meters. This is the sample tabulation done by our student at the time of experiment, and the sample calculation to find out torque, input power, output power and efficiency. By seeing this, you can do other calculations by using this formula. This is model graph of electrical characteristics and mechanical characteristics. In the electrical characteristics, we can see the output versus speed, and output versus current, and output versus torque, and output versus efficiency is drawn. And in mechanical characteristics, torque versus speed is drawn. Result and outcome. Result: thus the load test on DC shunt motor was performed and its characteristics were drawn. Outcome: by conducting the load test on DC motor, the efficiency and the following performance characteristics are found, that is, efficiency versus output power, torque versus output power, speed versus output power, line current versus output power, and torque versus speed. Application: the various applications of DC motors are lathe machines, centrifugal pumps, fans, blowers, conveyors, lifts, weaving machine, spinning machine, etc. Viva voice question. Here are some of the questions given for the practical point of view and university theory. Apart from this, you can study more questions from the textbook and as well as in the net. First question: what is the need of for a starter? Why a DC motor is called a constant speed motor? State few applications of DC shunt motor. 4. How to reverse the direction of rotation of DC shunt motor? Why the field rheostat of DC motor is kept at minimum resistance position while starting? What are the mechanical and electrical characteristics of a DC motor? What is back EMF in DC motor? How the input current increase as load increases? And last question: what will be the effect of armature reaction in performance of DC motor? Thank you.